तुम सिविल लाइन्स जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
जी सेठ।
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
तुम सिविल लाइन जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Student housing Jvpgc Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Jvpgc area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
तुम सिविल लाइन जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhabi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhabi Motors.
Student housing Jvpgc Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Jvpgc area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
तुम सिविल लाइन जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Student housing Jvpgc Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Jvpgc area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS, a home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students, ranging from single to triple sharing.
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Student housing Jvpgc Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Jvpgc area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS, a home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students, ranging from single to triple sharing.
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Student housing Vili-Parle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Vili-Parle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Student housing Villeparle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Villeparle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
तुम सिविल लाइन जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
evening and welcome to one and all to the Jvpgc Mpl 2024. This is AU Small Finance Bank who is presenting this tournament. It's powered by CISB and we are here live at the Jvpgc. Toss won by the Jvpgc Mavericks and no hesitation Vishal Patel deciding to field first. As of now, the points table, challengers are unbeaten in this tournament, whereas the Mavericks, they have to win this game. This is the last match of the group stage. The winner has a chance to get into the finals and play against the Rubicon Titans. They've already sealed their place in the finals and the spot for the second finalist is still up for grabs. Both these teams going head to head. Mavericks, they have a big challenge upon their hands because they have to win this game with a very good quotient and a net run rate to make themselves comfortably available in the finals. But as of now, the toss won by the Mavericks and they've decided to field first. Who've taken guard on strike will be Sanjeev Zaveri and on the other end Akash Jagwani. Both these players have a big challenge up their hands because they have to score a respectable total. Batting first always at Jvpgc is never easy because you don't really know what is the ideal total when you're giving it a go. But the boundaries, if we have a look at Jvpgc boundaries, the boundaries are not the biggest, quite short boundaries. And the pitch that we are using today is one of the side wickets, not the complete center wicket of the Jvpgc. Sanjeev Zaveri, the leg side for a right-hander from the far end is the shorter boundary. And Advait Chitalia, the ball in his hand, he is known to swing the ball away from the right-hander. That's his primary swing. And also has the in-swinger. But it's going to be key as to where Advait pitches and also if he gets to a good economical start. It's a must-win game for both these teams, especially the Mavericks, because they have already lost a game in the course of the tournament, and this game, they've got everything to play for, nothing to lose, everything to gain. A victory with a big margin would, ensure a place for them in the finals against the Rubicon Titans. However, they won the toss. Can they win the match? Live action coming up from the Jvpgc. First ball, Advait Chitalia to Sanjeev Zaveri over the wicket is what the umpires called. Some movement outside off stump. Missed by the keeper, missed by the batter. It's going to be a single at least. We'll wait for the umpire signal and it's been signaled as byes. Some swing on that occasion for Advait Chitalia. Ball moving away from the right-hander. Sanjeev Zaveri trying to cut that ball, but it didn't really come onto the bat as well as he would have expected it to be. And now on strike would be Akash Jagwani. The first runs, not the best way to open your account as a team, but nevertheless, as long as they come, as long as the scoreboard keeps on ticking, the challengers wouldn't mind this. A deep extra cover and a third man, the two fielders that are on the boundary ropes, both on the offside. There's a mid-on, a mid-wicket, square leg and a short fine leg. So 4-5 on the offside this time. A very good delivery and he's cleaned him up. Squares him up completely and that's the first wicket. Advait. A beautiful delivery, pitching on to the off stump. Slight movement away. And that's the first blow for the challengers.
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, AU करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स। AU स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Ganeriwal is going to be facing the first ball this time, coming into the right hander. A quick single taken there, and both the batters really having great coordination and connection between the wickets, and a quick single to open the account. And the first runs from the bat for the challengers in this innings. Advait Chitalia pulled a magnificent delivery to Akash Jagwani, who had no chance whatsoever. Completely squared up, hitting the off stump. Kept a little low as well, but a breakthrough nevertheless. Mavericks, they have their chins up in this game. Time outside off stump, drives it through the covers towards extra cover. It's going to be at least a single. Fielder there at sweeper cover. Gonna cut it. Kamal, who's standing at deep extra cover. There is a fielder at third man as well. So two fielders on the boundary. On the offside, Advait knows what is the right line and length to bowl on this pitch. It's time some swing on the occasion, and that's an outside edge going towards third man. Very well fielded. It's going to be a single. Beautiful delivery. To the pads, another quick single taken there by Sanjeev. No boundaries in the first over. That's the end of the first over. It's 5 for 1 for the challengers. First over, the score for the challengers is 5 for 1. To share the new ball with Advait, we're going to be seeing Gaurav Bhatena. Gaurav Bhatena, very athletic fielder, has a chance to open the bowling now. Big opportunity for him to impress his captain here and make a mark in this game. He'll be bowling to Sanjeev. A full toss to start off with, and that's a beautiful shot. Caressed through the covers. Sanjeev Zaveri was not going to miss out on that one. Full toss delivery, asking to be hit. The fielder at cover and mid-off had no chance. Vishal Patel from mid-off giving it a long chase, but it goes in vain as the first boundary of the innings coming from the bat of Sanjeev Zaveri. Easy pickings for him. He was not going to miss out on that one. Gaurav Bhatena was the first ball. An obvious loosener. Very well driven through the covers. Looking for some swing on that first ball. I think that's the reason the ball just was a little too full. Pushes the length back this time. A beautiful delivery. Very well bowled. Sanjeev trying to cut that one. Was too inside the line to cut. The delivery was just back off a length. And some bounce on that occasion. Sanjeev was a little surprised because of that bounce, because in the first over that Advait bowled, they didn't get a lot of bounce from the same end. Now Gaurav, he has a higher arm and he likes to hit the wicket as well. That's his speciality. This time outside off stump, cuts it towards third man. That's going to be at least a single. And back on strike will be Atul Ganeriwal. Atul had a look at the field. He knows that the fielders on the offside are or on the boundary square of the wicket. This time, played it in the air. It's in the gap as well. That could be a boundary, but very well fielded by the fielder at extra cover, keeping it down to just a single. Gaurav on that occasion. Beautiful line there, inviting the batter to play that expansive drive. And Atul, the ball was in the air. The fielder at cover, Dhanay Parekh, thought for a moment that he had a chance, but just evades him. And it's been a decent start for the Mavericks. They've got an early breakthrough. They've got the big wicket that they wanted. And now is the time to just, hold the shackles and completely keep them pinned to a corner. But the challengers, they're up for this challenge, seems like. A very good delivery, an outside edge going towards third man. A big chase for Kamal. Oh, uses his feet on that occasion. Some good footwork. And a good return throw as well. Very well done, Kamal, from third man. Keeping it to just a couple of runs. That's a beautiful delivery. A vicious ball to face when you're just batting in the first few overs because your feet don't move as well as you want them to. And that delivery, back of a length, getting some bounce on that occasion. Taking the outside as there's no slip in position. And going towards third man. Now Vishal Patel making some changes in the field. He's calling the fielder from square leg onto the offside. And himself going into the slip cordon. Realizing that they need a fielder in the slips. Vishal Patel coming into the slip cordon after an edge was generated on the previous delivery this time. Oh, a beautiful delivery. Very well played towards third man as well. That should be a single, and that's the end of the over. So at the end of 2 overs, the Winnack challengers are 14 for 1.
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Was 14 for 1. It's 14 for 1, and on strike will be Sanjeev Zaveri. Advait to continue from the far end. There's a slip in place on that occasion. Time a back of a line delivery. There's a huge appeal. But I think the ball was just going down the leg side. It was a back of a line delivery. Sanjeev Zaveri trying to target the short boundary on the leg side. Didn't get a hold of it. The ball just falling down right next to the batter. No single taken as well, so that's a dot ball to start off with. Advait has bowled a brilliant spell so far. He's picked up a wicket in his very first over. Trying to put the pressure on the batters. Sanjeev Zaveri, something just disturbed him on the field. It's time, an outside edge, and what a catch! What a beautiful catch by Vishal Patel. That's a huge blow. Advait getting rid of the danger man, Sanjeev Zaveri. He has to go back to the pavilion. What could have been a fine knock today. He had the chance to cut on that occasion. And a thick outside edge. And a sharp catch taken in the slips by Vishal. Great reflexes.
Student housing Villeparle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Villeparle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
Second wicket falling really cheaply. Drone Bakhai has come into bat now. Oh, beautiful delivery. Oh, what a start. Not the first ball that you would want to face. You know, you're facing your first delivery and such a ball is seemingly unplayable. Sanjeev Zaveri, the danger man. Similar kind of delivery, tried to cut and took a thick outside edge and a beautiful catch in the slip. Safe hands, Vishal Patel. Bringing in Drone Bakhai. Will be under pressure. Losing your experienced batter early in the innings always puts pressure, but Advait Chatalia, what a spell this has been so far. He's bowled really well. This time again outside off stump. Another appeal that should be out. And it is. That's an outside edge. Third wicket. It's just the third over. And the top three batters have to go back to the pavilion. Advait is on fire. First 3 overs, the Vinayak challengers. They've lost the toss. And so far, they've not been able to put up a challenge against the Mavericks. And Advait has been on fire. This time Malar drives through the covers. The first ball showing positive intent. Starts off with a boundary. Using his feet on that occasion, trying to cut the swing. Beautiful shot between the fielders. Standing at mid-off and cover. They had no chance whatsoever. Starting off and opening his account with a boundary, Malar. Advait still getting the hint of movement. This time again outside off stump. Chance of a quick single. Chance of a run by the bowlers. And if he hits. Oh, there was a direct hit, but I think Atul was too quick to get back to his crease. That should be the end of the over. So the end of 3 overs, it's 18 for 3, the challengers. Gaurav Bhathena continuing from the far end. Outside off stump, driven really well through the covers and very well fielded by Danay Parekh. It was a certain boundary. If Danay had not put his hands and dived. This is what the bowler needs. This is the kind of backing that a fielder can provide. Keeping your heads up, but eyes on the ball. Outside off stump, that's in the air, but in the gap as well. That should be at least a couple. And yes, good running between the wickets. It's going to be two. Atul Ganeriwal played a match-winning knock in the first game of this year's Jvpgc Mpl. Helped his team get over the line against the Rubicon Titans in the very first game of the tournament. But now he has a different job at hand, a different challenge in front of him. Gaurav Bhatena is bowling quick. Onto the pads, played just behind square leg, and that's a boundary. Staying in line, Gaurav, and paying the price. Power play can be cruel sometimes, but this delivery was not the best one. It was onto the pads, no protection behind square on the leg side. He just had to get some connection on the ball. The placement was exquisite. And the result, 4 runs for Atul. It's the first boundary he scored in this game. Hopefully first of many if you're a Challenger fan. This time played down the ground over the head. It should be at least a single. It was in the air. Half a chance for Gaurav to pull off a blinder. Got his fingertips but couldn't really grab it. So now on strike will be Malhar. It was very well timed by Atul. And Gaurav got his hands to it but couldn't really catch it, injuring himself in the process. But I think he should be good enough because his role is really important in this team, not just as a bowler, but just more than that. This time outside off stump, there's a huge appeal, there's a loud appeal. They all are convinced. Vishal can't believe it. Malhar is saying that the ball hit the ground. Lot of oohs and ahs out there. The tempers are flowing. A big test for the umpires in such situations because an umpire needs to keep his cool. He needs to be really, really focused. Wicketkeeper Rahul Sugandh. Vishal Patel in the first slip. Feeder at covers, Dhanay Parekh. The bowler, I beg your pardon, Gaurav. 4 of them were so animated as the ball passed the bat. But the umpire was not interested. The last ball of the 4th over is 25 for 3. Steps down, hits it down the ground. There's a chance of a run out. And it hit Malhar. It was very well fielded by Gaurav on his follow through. Threw it towards the batter's end. Hit Malhar and then they took that single. So that's the end of the over. So 4 overs is 26 for 3.
तुम सिविल लाइन जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह।
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदला
End of 4 overs, it's 26 for 3 for the challengers. Malhar Mahadevia, Atul Ganeriwal, the two batters who really need to keep the innings alive, are on the crease. They have a big job at hand. They have to score. They have to do the bulk of the scoring for the Mavericks, for the challengers. Beg your pardon. Malhar will be on strike. And Advait into his third over this time, playing it down the ground towards mid-on. It should be a single, a quick single taken there. And these two batters are really quick between the wickets, especially Atul. It's a fit batter. Really quick between the wickets as well. Atul will be on strike. Way outside off stump, driven beautifully through the covers. What a shot! This has to be the shot of the day. No chance for the fielder at cover and mid-off. Creamed through the offside. Atul Ganeriwal gets his second boundary of the innings. And I feel one of the best shots of the day that I've seen so far. The timing was immaculate. And Advait is bowling really well. He's getting the ball to, swing a bit in and around the off stump. But Atul was really, really quick to latch onto it, fetching himself a boundary in the process. Score moving on to 31 for 3. And this is just the 5th over. A slow one played through the offside yet again. Fielder at extra cover, keeping it down to a single. Challengers must be feeling the heat, must be feeling the pressure. They've won 2 out of 2. But still, if Mavericks restrict them to a small total and chase it within a certain span of time, could be all curtains for the challengers this time. Steps down the ground, Malhar, getting a huge inside edge going towards the backward square leg. By the time the fielder could get to the ball, already ran through for a single. Atul will be on strike now. 2 deliveries remain in the over. Advait has bowled a phenomenal spell so far. 3 for 15 for him. Oh, make it 4. This has to be out. This has to be out. And it is. Praying across the line, completely missing the line. And Atul getting hit on the knee roll. Not the tallest of lads to have the ball go over the wicket and above the wickets. But the umpire, Mr. Mistry, big wicket.
Upgrade your car at Dhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Dhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Dhavi Motors.
Student Housing Villeparle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Villeparle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
After Atul's departure, Sachin Ambre has come into the crease. He would have definitely loved to give it a go, but not so early. He would have never thought in his wildest dreams that he would have to come and bat in the power play and bat against this magnificent spell of bowling by Advait. He's picked up 4 wickets for 15 runs. Oh, very good over, very good over. At the end of 5 overs, the challengers trailing at 33 for 4. It's been the perfect start for the challengers. I beg your pardon, the Mavericks, because the challengers, they seem to be trailing at 33 for 4. The last over of the power plays begin, and it starts off with a boundary. Malhar Mahadevia, you can't bowl him onto the pads. Gaurav Batena, he has to get his line and length right because Advait, he set an example for the youngster as to how he needs to bowl, where he needs to bowl. The ball that Gaurav bowled on that occasion was full and onto the pads. It was an easy pickup shot for Malhar. Being the last over in the power play, Malhar knows that he needs to score as many as he can. Steps out and plays it towards point. It's going to be a single, and on strike now will be Sachin Ambre. Gaurav Bhatena has been a tad too expensive. 2 overs for 20. The line is going to be key in the power play. You can't bowl onto the pads. You have no fielder, no protection behind square on the leg side. However, Sachin Ambre is on strike now. Back of a length delivery. That's better from Gaurav. Playing a defensive stroke. Challengers need a partnership here. Can these two batters bat through the innings? Malhar needs to be there right till the end now. He has to bat as long as he can to help his team reach a respectable total. And Sachin Ambre definitely needs to be there as well. Stick around, play second fiddle to Malhar's innings. This time outside off stump, played it towards the fielder at cover. And a quick single taken there. It's good batting by Ambre. Hint of movement there for Gaurav on that occasion. It was just outside off stump. And that's better from Batena. He needs to bowl as much as he can to Sachin Ambre. He needs to keep him on strike. Because Malhar is looking in fine nick today. Batting on 12 of 8 deliveries. 2-4 scored in that. No sixes hit in the inning so far. Sam steps down the ground, plays it towards the fielder at mid-on. And a quick single yet again. Last ball of the power play. 40 for 4. Gaurav to Ambre. Oh, beautiful delivery to end the power play. Beautiful ball outside off stump. On good length. Beaten the batsman. So 6 overs, 40 for 4. Challengers.
Student Housing Vili-Parle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Vili-Parle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
have now been lifted. As more than 2 fielders can be kept outside the inner ring. Total of 5. There's a deep mid wicket, a long on. Fielder at third man as well. I can see 3 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. We'll have to see who will be the other 2. So extra cover is on the boundary as well. Make that 4. I think that's that. In fact, mid wicket as well has been brought inside the circle. Advait and Vishal trying to be really attacking. A lot of confusion happening. Vishal Patel moving his fielders around. So Advait to Malhar. He's in his final over. This Advait, he's bowled really well. 4 for 15 in his spell so far. This time steps out and plays it towards fine leg, staying in line Advait and paying the price for it. That's going to be a boundary. Goes on to the pads. And Malhar really plays that shot to perfection. Flick shot to the pace bowler and a sweep shot to the spinner. That is bread and butter for Dr. Malhar. Malhar. A very good delivery, a huge appeal. That could be out. Oh, umpire not interested. It was a close call. Advait can't believe it. Leg by signaled by the umpire. That looked right in front of the wickets. The umpire giving it a not out. Malhar must be feeling really fortunate. And a sigh of relief in the challengers' dugout. Because it could have been curtains for the challengers had Malhar gotten out. A beautiful delivery coming back into the right-hander. And Malhar. Ooh. And the good delivery this time played towards the fielder at cover. And a quick single taken by Ambre. It's already taken 4 wickets. Advait single-handedly putting a dent on the proceedings of the challengers. It's been the perfect start for Mavericks. The start that they really hoped that they'd get. And they got that. But now, still, it's a big job at hand. This time playing across the line, going towards the fielder at square leg. Chance of a run out. Oh, very well fielded. Very well fielded. Oh, they've gone for the second as well. Wow. That was something crazy. Malhar stepped down the ground, tried to play it across the line, went towards square leg. Very well fielded by the fielder at square leg. A good throw back to the wicketkeeper. The wicketkeeper in motion to take the bails off. Got rid of the ball. The ball fell in no man's land. And both the batters had an eye-to-eye contact and they just went for the second run. That's good running between the wickets. Good presence of mind, I would say. A very good ball. Jvpgc is bowling really well today. He's got the perfect length. He's hit the perfect line as well. The way he's bowled, it's definitely a masterclass of pace bowling, of swing bowling, to say the least. The fielder has slipped still in the 7th over of a T20 game. That's not something you see quite often. Very seldom do we see a fielder at slip, even after the power play for a pace bowler. It's crazy and commendable as well at the same time. Very well bowled Advait. It's the last ball of his spell. He'll be bowling to Malhar. Oh, there's a huge appeal. There's a huge appeal and that's the 5th wicket for Advait. Becomes the first player in the Jvpgc Mpl to pick up a fifer. What a spell this has been. Truly inspiring. Malhar has to take the long walk back to the pavilion. He stepped down the ground and hit him on the full. Malhar seems to be complaining that he had come way down the ground, way outside that 2.5, 3 meter length for the umpire to be giving him out. But Advait elated with that wicket. Back in the pavilion. And there's one man behind it. Advait Chatalia. 4 overs, 22 for 5 wickets. For him, it's just been a one-man show. There's a change in bowling now. Kamal Punwani is going to be bowling from the pavilion end. And on strike will be Sachin Amre. Kamal Punwani starting a new spell. First ball outside off stump. A quick single taken there. And Amre giving the strike to Amish. It's 48 for 5. Half the side back in the pavilion. And can you believe it? It's the challengers. The team that has not lost a single game in the group stage so far. Pinned towards the corner this time. Very well bowled. Another quick single taken. It's good batting, good running between the wickets. They need to do the grinding work now. Do the challengers. Because Mavericks, they're on top. Completely dominating. Completely, they've been ruthless in the power play. They need a big innings from either of the two batters. Sam outside off stump. Cuts the ball towards third man. And that's the 50 up for the challengers. It's a good line that Kamal has been bowling. He's bowling just in and around the off stump. Getting some movement off the pitch. And that's what Kamal usually does. He's not the quickest. He doesn't spin the ball, to say the least. But he is a medium pacer who bowls in the right channels. Doesn't allow you to take those big strokes. This time very well played by Amish. Down the ground towards long on. It's going to be a single. The wicket of Malhar. That was really icing on the cake for the Mavericks, because getting Sanjeev Zaveri, Atul Ganeriwal, Dron Bakhai, Ashish Jagwani and Malhar in the power play, and just after power play. That was something that no one on this ground would have expected. And that's what happens. Cricket's a very funny game. This time trying to play the reverse sweep. Sachin Amre completely misses it. And very well fielded by the fielder there. And by signal by the umpire. Sachin Amre trying to play a reverse lap shot. He's asking for a wide, but Sachin, when you a batting right-hander and you try to play a reverse sweep, the ball which is technically down the leg side for right-hander is considered as a legal delivery because you've switched your grip. You played the reverse sweep. And Kamal taking a sigh of relief this time. It's gone in the air. It should be out. And that's the 6th wicket. Playing across the line, getting a leading edge, and a very easy return catch for Kamal. This is his first wicket of the game. And certainly now the challengers, they seem to be running away. Well, he will be really under pressure. Now that more than half the side is back in the pavilion. Dhanay Parekh has come to bowl now. Very good bowler. Bowls off spin. He's bowled really well throughout the tournament. He has a chance to go for the overkill. On strike, Sachin Ambre. 53 for 6. First ball this time very well bowled. Played onto the back foot. Good start for Dhanay. Flatter trajectory. Just back of a length. Getting the little bit of movement off the pitch. Doesn't bowl really slow, Dhanay. He's a bowler who likes to keep it flat and straight. I think that's why he's been very effective in this tournament. There's a loud appeal, and that's out as well. Dhanay Parekh joins the party. 7 down for 53. This is just the 9th over. Sachin Ambre is complaining to the umpire that he thinks he hit it, but there was no hesitation whatsoever in the minds of the umpire. That's a big wicket for the Mavericks as one of the last recognized batter, Sachin Ambre, makes the long walk back to the pavilion.
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Dhanay Parekh. This has been a great tournament for him so far. Whatever he's touched has been turning to gold. With the bat, with the ball and in the field. This time an outside edge, a leading edge. In fact, I don't know how to describe that shot. Played towards the cover. Went towards square leg. It was a huge inside edge. And Shamim opens his account. Dhanay Parekh Definitely, the key to success for Dhanay has been his accuracy, the way he's bowled in the same areas. He's not got big turn, but he's definitely got the ball to do the talking. He's pitched it in the right areas. He's not allowed the batters to free their arms. And definitely the pace at which he bowls, that is key. Doesn't bowl really slow on this pitch. He knows that being an off spinner, it's not easy to bowl in a ground such as Khar Gymkhana this time. Quicker delivery. Oh, very, very well kept by Rahul Sugandh. It's been a great start for the challengers. For the Mavericks. Beg your pardon. Not the best start for challengers. 7 for 54. They are in the 9th over. A very, very tidy over coming to an end. Just the one coming off it is 54 for 7 for the challengers at the end of 9 overs.
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Student housing Vili-Parle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses.
Nine over. Something to have a go at, because really anything under 100 is a piece of cake. Very well bowled by Kamal as well. Good length delivery and a defensive stroke played by Rahul Agarwal. The match seemed to have just lost the fizz, and especially the challengers, they're completely outplayed by the Mavericks. This time cuts the ball towards short point, and he wanted a quick single, Shamim, from the non-striker end. But the ball went straight to the fielder at point. A good collection and a good throw as well. But Shamim was quick to react and run back to the non-striking end. It was a certain run out. He would have come down a couple of steps further. Kamal Punwani. Onto the pass this time, played towards mid-on. It's going to be a single. Slowly, steadily, the scoreboard needs to, keep ticking. They need to get to at least 130, 140 if they want to be in this game. If they want any chance to qualify for the finals, then this is the game. This time, played into the offside again. The fielder at point, quite busy. Straight to the hands of the fielder. That's the end of the over as well. So 10 overs at the halfway mark. It's 56 for 7 for the challengers. 10 overs, the Vinayak challengers 56 for 7. Well, this is not the Kanga League. This is not a test match. It's certainly not an ODI game. It's a T20 game. And 7 wickets have fallen at the halfway mark. It's a rarity to see this kind of a score at a ground such as Khar Gymkhana. However, Dhanay Parekh is going to be continuing the proceedings. A deep mid wicket, a deep square leg, deep extra cover. 3 fielders on the boundary. Sending the third man on the boundary as well. Bit unconventional, but so far the match has been a little wacky and weird. This time outside the off-stump plate towards the fielder at point. A quick single. Chance of a run out if he hits, but Shamim was very quick between the wickets. Dhanay Parekh. In the second over, he bowled a very economical first over. Gave away just the 1 run and picked a crucial wicket of Sachin Amre. He's been really impressive throughout the tournament, like I said earlier. Dhanay Parekh scored runs with the bat. He's picked up wickets with the ball. Definitely a good athletic fielder as well. A great pick by the Mavericks. Oh, very good delivery again. Playing it back to the bowler, Shamim. I think bowling from the far end, Dhanay knows that the boundary on the leg side for Shamim is very short. So anything down the leg side or a little full can be dispatched. Oh, just like that. It was an inside edge. A very good ball. But a huge inside edge. Costing a boundary. And this is what happens when you're playing at the Khar Gymkhana. Even the good balls can perish for 4. A lucky boundary, one may say. A welcome boundary. 61 for 7. It's the 11th over of the game. Shamim steps out. A huge outside edge going towards third man. He was eyeing the short boundary. A sigh of relief for everyone. The bowler, the batter and the dugout as well. Because if that would have connected, it would have gone for a 6. If you would have missed, it would have been out. So, all's well that ends well this time. Outside the off stump, another quick single. Very good running by Shamim, putting the pressure on the fielders. Dhanay is not impressed. Should have been a dot ball. But Shamim is really quick between the wickets. Looks like a man with a plan. Score 63 for 7. This time a leading edge, but into the gap, going towards the fielder at mid-off. Gaurav very quick to cut it off. A chance of a run out if it's a good pickup. Dhanay misses it. Oh, Dhanay, what have you done? Could have been curtains for Rahul Agarwal. But that's the end of the 11th over. It's 65 for 7 for the challengers.
Student Housing Vile-Parle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Vile-Parle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
Eleven overs, 65 for 7. Challengers this time going across the line. Rahul Agarwal towards mid-wicket. Now on strike is the danger man, Shameen Karbhari. He's a very, very, very good medium pacer. And really effective with the bat as well. But this time he goes high in the air. There's a chance of a catch. 2 fielders converging. And Vishal Patel drops it. It was high in the air. Little casual on that occasion, Vishal. Gaurav was coming in from long off. Vishal was standing at cover. Both the fielders converged for that catch, and Vishal, in the end, reached early and dropped a sitter. Playing across the line this time, Rahul Agarwal. The signal from the dressing room is clear. You bat the 20 overs. Doesn't matter how many runs we get, because eventually we will score about 120 if we bat the whole innings. And that's what the challengers need to do. Some outside off stump played towards point. No run taken this time. It's good bowling by Kamal. He's bowled really well throughout the game. Not been really one of the leading wicket takers in the tournament, Kamal. Not taken a lot of wickets, but he's very, very economical. Very economical, Kamal. Same outside off stump again, trying to cut the ball. Beaten him once again. And very, very well kept by Rahul Sugandh. Really done some fine glove work throughout the tournament. Rahul Agarwal. He's not really got going in this innings, but so have all the rest of the challenger batters. And this is the first intent shown by Rahul Agarwal, and that's the first six of the innings. Playing across the line, Kamal Punwani got a bit too predictable with his length. And a maximum to end the over. 73 for 7 at the end of 12 overs. Parekh into his third over. He's picked up 1 wicket, given away just 10 runs. Bowling to Shamim. Oh, there's a loud appeal. There's a loud appeal. But the impact was outside off stump. Good ball. Bowling just the right length that one needs to bowl on this pitch. And especially the pace. It's really impressive, the way he's got the control on his bowling. So playing across the line this time. Huge inside edge. Missed by the fielder as well. That's going to be a boundary. Fielder at square leg. Running to his left. Tried to put a foot out there, but the ball just kept getting away. So it's 7-7 for 7. We're in the 13th over of the game. Oh, this is across the line. This has to be out. Oh, the umpire. He's given leg byes. Fielder at point. No run there. Dhanay Parekh could not believe that the umpire gave that not out. Definitely looked out from here. But obviously, the umpires are the best judges of decisions. This time playing across the line. There's a loud appeal as well. And this time, the umpire gives him out. Second time lucky Dhanay Parekh. And a good catch taken by Rahul Sugandh. That's the end of Rahul Agarwal's innings. 78 for 8. Vinayak challengers. He's left-hander. Siddharth Bihani. He's a left-arm spinner. But now has to do something that his team really needs. This time playing across the line. There was an appeal, but the ball sliding down the leg side. And at the end of 13 overs, it's 78 for 8 for the challengers. Kamal Punwani now. There's an appeal, but I think the ball just hit the bat and went towards the fielder at point. It's a quick single as well. Kamal Punwani bowling his final over. Now on strike will be Siddharth Bihani. They've reached 79. Somehow they've managed to get here. Slowly creeping up towards 100 runs. I think right now the challengers would really take the 100 runs. You know, they've been struggling. They've struggled throughout the innings. So I'm playing it down the ground towards long on. It's going to be a single. Brings up the 80. Shamin needs to be on strike. He needs to score the bulk of the runs. And I think the longer he bats, the better for the team. This time playing it onto the onside towards deep mid wicket. Oh, there's a misfield by Dane Parekh. It was easy. It was looking easy from here. But Dane Parekh a bit too casual with his approach. Finding a boundary for himself. This time played over the top. Adding fuel to fire. Salt on the wounds of Dane Parekh because a misfield on the previous delivery. And then a boundary. Shamin. The score moving on to 88 for the challengers. Outside off stump trying to cut that ball. Beaten him. Last ball of the spell for Kamal Punwani. He's given away 25 runs. He's picked up a wicket. Now the last ball. Oh, that's very well played towards mid wicket. And a quick single taken as well. It was a direct hit from the fielder at mid-on. In fact, mid-wicket, Dane Parekh. Trying to make amends for the misfield that he did a couple of deliveries before. But the umpire says not out. End of 14 overs. It's 89 for 8.
Student Housing Villeparle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Villeparle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
Dhanay Parekh starting his new over from the pavilion end. First ball played towards mid wicket. Very well fielded there. Shameen is batting on 24 this time. Oh, very good delivery. There was an appeal by the fielders inside the inner circle, but the umpire was not interested. Dhanay Parekh has bowled exceptionally well today. So in his final over, given away just the 14 runs, picked up 2 key wickets. He would be looking to finish the innings off as quickly as possible. This time a full toss onto the pads, played towards deep mid wicket. And just a single. Three balls left in his spell. He's picked up 2 wickets already. Can he get the third? Siddharth Bihani is going to be on strike. What a ball. Very good delivery. Pitching just around the off stump and slight bit of turn there for Dhanay. Sampling down the ground, across the line, but straight towards long on. Vishal Patel will cut it out. So 1 ball remaining in his spell. He's pulled really well so far. 16 runs given away in 3.5 overs. 2 wickets taken. Dhanay Parekh. The last ball. Very well bowled, played towards mid wicket, and that's the end of the over. It's 91 for 8 at the end of 15 overs. It somehow The challengers still in this game. Nearing 100. Gaurav Batena in his final over this time. Way outside off stump. It looked like a wide, but I think it just was inside the line. The line belongs to the umpire, so no argument there. 9 short of 100 are the Vinayak challengers. Gaurav Batena to Siddharth Bihani this time. Way outside off stump. This time the umpire signals it as a wide. These are easy runs for the batting team. I think Gaurav knows that best. Needs to keep the dot ball ratio high. He needs to keep the ball in the stumps. It's been very expensive today. According to his standards, it's not been the best day in the office for Gaurav with the ball. But as we all know, T20, one ball can change the game. One good delivery by Gaurav can give him immense confidence. It's the last over as well. Back of a line delivery, pulled towards mid-wicket. What a shot! Very, very good stroke there. Siddharth Bihani showing his teammates that he's more than just a left-arm spinner. He can give it a go when he gets the chance to bat as well. And on that occasion, it was a back of a line delivery. Gaurav Batena. A tad too short. Very well played by Siddharth Bihani. Time outside off stump. Ball going towards third man. The score moving swiftly closer to 100 now. 97 for 8 are the Vinayak challengers. It's been a great partnership so far. 19 runs between the pair. 16 deliveries. That's all that is taken. I think it's really important for them to keep batting the way they are, to reach a respectable total, to have something for the bowlers to have a go at. This is the 16th over of the game. Gaurav Batena is bowling his final over. He's given away 30 runs so far. Still 3 deliveries remain. Shameen. It's a loud appeal. This has to be out. Oh! At least what Gaurav thought. He certainly thought that this was out, but the umpire having the best view of what's happening on the crease, signaling leg byes. Score 98 for 8 for the Vinayak challengers. They're closing 100, and definitely they would take runs any way they come, be it edge, leg byes, or anyhow. Some outside off stump, trying to play the expansive drive, missed it completely, and a dot ball. Last ball of his spell. Given away 30 runs. He's been really expensive. A back of a line delivery, trying to pull it behind square, and that's the end of the over. 16 overs, 98 for 8 are the Vinayak challengers. Anand Patel, new bowler. This time a back off line delivery. Anand Sejpal, I beg your pardon, this time played towards deep backward square leg. He's got a good action there. High arm action. The score 99 now. One shot of 100. 5 overs. I think in around the 10th over, no one would have thought that they would reach the 100 mark. But I think it's the perseverance of these two batters. Anand Sejpal is bowling round the wicket to Siddharth Bihani. Anand Sejpal playing the first game, his first game of this year's MPL. This time back of a line delivery, played down the ground, and that's the 100 up for the Vinayak challengers. It's been a hard fight for the challengers. It's not been easy for them. First negating the swing of Advait Chitalia, then the spin of Danay Parekh. They've hung around, they've hung in somehow. And 100 up in the 17th over. Still 22 deliveries remain. And if they can get anywhere close to 135, 140, wow, we have a match on our hands. And Shameen this time down the ground, a beautiful stroke. But Gaurav Bhatena very well fielded. Bit of a banter there between the challengers dugout and Danay Parekh. But this is what cricket is all about. Bihani is on strike. Time played it down the ground. Very, very well played. Gaurav Bhatena misses it. Oh my God, Gaurav. That's what pressure does to you. That is what pressure does to you. A back of a line delivery and Siddharth Bihani giving it the full Monty. This has just been a topsy-turvy game. You know, Mavericks completely in hold of the game right until the 12th, 13th over, but then it has all been about Shamim and Bihani and this partnership. This time again down the ground, missed by the bowler. Anand Sejpal trying to collect it on his follow-through. But a quick single taken. The score moving on swiftly to 106 for 8. One delivery remaining in this over. It's been 8 of this over so far. On strike, it's Shameen Karbhari. Onto the pass, this time played towards mid-wicket, and just smart batting. That's how you build an innings. So, really, really impressive performance today. 107 for 8 at the end of 17 overs, the Vinayak challengers. Change in bowling. Anol Merchant will be bowling the 18th over. This time down the ground towards long off. Shameen will pick up a single. 17 balls remaining. Shameen is batting on 29 of 26 balls. 4 fours in his innings. Siddharth Bihani on the other end is batting on 13. For Siddharth, the boundary on the leg side is the shorter one. He would be eyeing the boundary on the leg side for sure. Anyway, Anol Bowling around the wicket to the left-hander. This time played down the ground. Very well played. Fiercely struck, but very well fielded by Vishal Patel as well. Good cricket all round. 109 for 8. Vinayak challengers. The Lashkariya Mavericks. If they win this game, if they chase the total well before the 20th over mark, they have a chance to reach the final. This time Shameen steps down the ground, plays it towards long on. It's going to be at least a single. And I think that's just going to be a single because Gaurav Bhatina is a very good fielder. He's a very good athlete. Quick off the blocks, keeping it down to 1. But I think these singles also are very well appreciated by the challengers because at one stage they were 56 for 7. And from there to make this comeback, it's commendable. That's what grit and determination does to a team. Anol Merchant. So full toss. Onto the pads this time. Bihani a little gutted because he missed on a dolly full toss which he should have in fact sent it to the cleaners. So it's 1-1-1 for 8. The 18th over. 14 deliveries remaining. Challengers moving a little closer to the 120 mark now. Anol Merchant. Some outside off stump trying to cut the ball. Very well bowled by Anol. So very good line. And the length as well. It was not easy. Couldn't play it on the front foot. You can't play it off the back foot as well. Crucial dot ball in the course of the game. This partnership has been 33 runs so far. Last ball. 18th over. Shamim steps down the ground. He hits it down the ground. Vishal has a chance to go for the catch, but he decides not to go. So 18 overs, 112 for 8 for the challengers.
तुम सिविल जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह।
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor.
$18 overs, 112. 112 for 8. It's going to be Anand Sejpal who's going to be continuing. It's the 19th over of the game now. It's been an incredible comeback by the Vinayak challengers. After being 7 down for 53, they've come back and how. But the job is yet to be done. They need to post a total exceeding 120, 130 somewhere would be a good fight. And then they have to manage to restrict Mavericks from scoring that score. A short span on this time, a slow delivery, played in the air, chance for Gaurav to take a catch. Oh, but just evading Gaurav, and that's going to be a boundary. A slow delivery by Anand Sejpal. And that was a tad too slow. Very, very well picked up by Shameen. Going over the fielder at mid-wicket and the fielder long on. Gaurav is running towards his right. But he couldn't reach there in time, and that's 4 for the taking. Starting the over with the boundary, putting the pressure right back at the bowler, Anand Sejpal. Shameen steps down the ground this time again. An inside edge. Seemed like we'll wait for the umpire signal. Yes, it was from the bat. 117 for 8. 10 deliveries remaining. Can they reach the 130 mark? For challengers, they would be eyeing a 140 as well. The dugout seems very interested. Every run being cheered. Every ball. You know, the challenger dugout is all worked up. Vihani this time down the ground goes Siddharth towards long on, and that's missed by Vishal. Easy runs. Easy runs, and Vishal Patel wasn't expected from the captain. A lucky boundary for Siddharth Bihani. Every run counts. Doesn't matter how they come. 121 for 8 are the challengers. Still 9 deliveries remain. And now the 130 mark looks very achievable. Bihani onto the leg side, and that's going to be a 4 as well. Back of a line delivery. Pulls it away between mid-wicket and square leg. Third boundary of the over. It's been an expensive over so far. 13 of it already. With 2 balls to go as well. $125 for 8 are the Vinayak challengers. Bihani. This time going across the line. And I think that should be curtains for Bihani. One shot too many. Trying to play way across the line. And Sejpal having the last laugh. 125 for 9 are the challengers. Seven balls remaining, last wicket in hand. And the man who's come into bat, well, he's not Malcolm Marshall with the broken hand, is Deepak Punwani. Malcolm Punwani, some call him. He's broken his pinky finger of the right hand. He's come into bat. The bat in the air. Oh, very well played. And runs off the bat straight away. He's taken a single. Oh, he wants the second. What is he doing? No. That's just going to be one. And he'll keep strike. That's the confidence. Punwani taking a single and getting off the mark. 126 for 9 at the end of 19 overs. over of the innings. All fielders inside the circle for Deepak Punwani this time. Oh, that's a loud appeal, and that's been given out. And that should be the end of the innings. 10th wicket has fallen for the challengers. 126 all out. 126 in the 20th over. Deepak Punwani. And a wicket for an old merchant in the end. 127 is the target for the Lashkariya Mavericks.
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए? तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना,
JVPG MPL 2024 ये मैच तो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग हो रहा है because 127 is the target for the Mavericks, but there's a catch here. If Mavericks want to qualify for the finals, they have to chase this total before 18.3 overs. So live action coming up. Shameen to Dhane Parekh. First ball outside off stump, cut towards extra cover, chance of a run out if he hits, but oh, very well done. Runs off the first ball, Dhane Parekh. So a brilliant spend of bowling, getting off the mark with the bat as well. He's a really important, pivotal player for the Mavericks. But now on strike will be Rahul Sugandh. Left-handed batter, wicket-keeper batter. Not a lot of left-handers in this tournament. Rahul being one of the few ones featuring in the Jvpgc Mpl 2024. Shameen, after a magnificent spell of bowling, now magnificent spell of batting, in fact, it's now going to be bowling. So let's hope that he can get the early breakthroughs for his side. Rahul on strike. What a start this is. Trying to cut the ball. Beaten completely, and Shameen, he batted so well for his side. Took the team to a respectable total. Mind you, they were trailing 53 for 7. And after that, getting to such a good total. Oh, that's a no ball there. The umpire signaling it as a no ball. So now it's a free hit for Rahul Sugandh. Chance to open his arms. Go big. Down the ground. The field can't be changed. I think the no ball was for the number of fielders outside the 30-yard circle. You can't keep more than 2 outside the 30-yard circle, and on that occasion there were 3. So the free hit delivery. Rahul Sugandh on strike. It's down the ground, going into the gap. Didn't time really well. It's going to be at least a single. They want 2 and they'll get 2, I think. It's good running between the wickets. Very well fielded as well by Bihani at long on. An aggressive batter, Rahul Sugandh. Can strike the ball many a mile. This time onto the pads. Trying to flick it towards square leg. Didn't really get any kind of timing on it. Went back to the bowler. A dot ball. Rahul Sugandh and Dhane Parekh, they notched up a brilliant partnership in the first game of their campaign in the Jvpgc Mpl 24. That was against, I think, the Ace Blasters, if I'm not wrong. Both of them scoring half centuries, taking the team home. This time, outside off stump, played down the ground for a single. Every run is being cheered by the Lashkariya Mavericks. They know that this game is theirs for the taking. They have to win this game. It's not a really daunting total. It's a small target, which they should be comfortably chasing. Having said that, Dhane Parekh is on strike. Needs to bat through the innings, Dhane. It's a classy batter. Rahul Sugandh, on the other hand, is a little explosive in the beginning since the first ball. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if Rahul Sugandh gets going really pretty soon. Some outside off stump played towards the fielder at point. A quick single. Atul couldn't really collect it cleanly. And good running between the wickets. Both the batters are super quick. Still 1 ball remaining in the over. It's 6 for no loss. $127 is the target. Restricting the challengers. The main man behind this was Advait Chitalia. 5 for 20 to the first fifer of the MPL 24. So down the leg side, played towards short fine leg, and very well fielded by Deepak Punwani. That's the end of the over. It's 7 without loss at the end of first over.
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
The new bowler
मामू,
from the
सोच
far end
बदलो और बैंक भी।
is thrown Bakhai.
मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस
Mind you,
बैंक,
he's a medium pace
बदलाव
bowler.
हमसे है।
तुम सिविल
He
लाइंस
has
जाना,
the knack of picking
तुम
up
एमजी
early
रोड,
wickets.
समझ गए?
Can he do that
वाह
on this?
मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी
Golden
चल रही है
opportunity that
सीआईडी
he's
की
got this time
प्लानिंग।
outside off
डिलीवरी
stump.
नहीं बेटा,
And outside
सब
edge
अलग
going
अलग बैंक
towards
जा
short
रहा
third man.
ऐसा क्यों?
Fielder
बिजनेस बढ़
correctly
रहा है ना
placed
बेटा,
by Malatha.
एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
Mahadevia.
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
Straight to the fielder at short third man. No run taken.
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी सीट्स एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक,
Getting
बदलाव
the ball to
हमसे
move.
है।
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना,
Away from the
तुम
left
एमजी
hander.
रोड, समझ गए?
The conventional in swinger.
वाह मामू,
As you
मिठाइयों
see, this
की
time
डिलीवरी
played
चल रही है
towards the
सीआईडी
leg
की
side.
प्लानिंग।
It was a back of the line delivery. Very well played by Rahul. One bounce and into the boundary. That's going to be a 4. And that's the first boundary of the innings. It was short. Plenty of time for the batter to go back and across. Played it over mid-wicket. Slight change in the field. The fielder has sweeper cover coming inside the circle. So long on and deep square leg. Two fielders on the leg side are on the boundary. This time playing in the air again. This time again in the gap. That should be back-to-back boundaries. It's amazing batting by Rahul Sugandh. Picking the length up early and dispatching it behind square for a boundary. Four scored. Very well played, but brilliant fielding by Atul at point. It was a short delivery. It was very, very well cut by Rahul Sugandh. He's looking in sublime form today. He knows that a victory here before 18.3 overs, if they chase this total down, the Mavericks will be in the final against the Rubicon Titans. Oh, there's a loud appeal. There's a huge appeal. Huge appeal. The umpire says not out. But the ball had to be pitching outside leg stump for the umpire to give not out. The Mavericks batting lineup has a lot of firepower. Two batters on the crease, obviously. They're the best two in the batting lineup. Stem down the ground, played towards long on. End of the over. It's 16 for no loss for the Mavericks.
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Shameen from the far end this time. Played across the line, over square leg. Rahul Sugandh. Somebody stop him. Because he's going to be taking the game away from the challengers. The way he's batting. It's looking really impressive today. quick to latch on to anything that is short, back of a length. You can't set fields for shot like that. It's 20 now without no loss. It's the perfect start that the Mavericks wanted. Time cuts it towards point. Slight misfield. Find themselves a single. And on strike will be Dhanay Parekh. Dhanay would be enjoying this. It's a treat to watch Rahul Sugandh in his element when he's getting the middle of the bat, so frequently. Dhanay Parekh, he would just like to play second fiddle to this display of brilliant batting by Rahul. Need to bat in tandem now. Shameen is getting the ball to move a little bit away from the right-hander. Exactly on that occasion. This time a quick single taken yet again. Chance of a run out, but Dhanay is very quick between the wickets, and so is Rahul. It's great running between the wickets. Rahul Sugandh was so quick to react. As soon as he saw the ball drop between the fielders at covers and point, he set for the single. Boundaries coming very easily for Rahul Sugandh. Scored 3 of them already on the leg side. This time, tried to play it on the leg side, completely missed it. There was some late movement by Shameen. Ball going towards point, but this time Rahul Sugandh was not interested for that single. He was quite unaware as to where the ball went for him to take that quick single. Trying to play down the ground, a huge inside edge. There was a shout, but immediately realizing that the ball had hit the bat before it went on to hit the pads. Scores 22. And this late movement that Shameen is getting is kind of, making life difficult for the batters. Especially for Rahul, because the ball is sharply coming inside into the left-hander, inside his body. Now you can see an open stance. Rahul Sugandh is clearing his front leg. And a full toss this time, played towards point. Very well fielded by Atul. Very, very well fielded. So 3 dot balls to end the over. It's 22 for no loss at the end of 3. Neriwal is now going to be bowling this time outside off stump. Very well played towards third man and very well fielded as well by the fielder. Going towards his right. It's quick to be off the blocks. And a single. Getting Rahul Sugandh on strike. Now Atul, for the most part of his life, I've seen him bowl brilliant off spinners. But this transition into a medium pace bowler is something that is relatively new for me to watch as well. The fact that he's so athletic, so fit, gives him the advantage to do both. I think to the left-hander, he'd be bowling off spinners. That's so creative. That's amazing, Atul. To the left-handers, he'll be trying to bowl off spinners. And to the right-hander, you'd see him bowl quick bowling, medium pacers. This time the ball coming in with the arm. For a moment I thought he's bowling off spinners, but his run-up was such that it completely bamboozled me. He is bowling medium pacers. For all the people who are watching this, the game is live at Khar Gymkhana. Not the biggest grounds in Mumbai, but definitely one of the best pitches to bat on. This time, beautiful delivery coming in to the left-hander. Late movement there for Atul. Very well negated by the batter. Scores 23 for no loss. It's the 4th over. Rahul Sugandh clearing his front leg now. Going over the top. There's an outside edge, but that should be running away to the fence. That's going to be a boundary. A streaky shot. Trying to play across the line. A big outside edge over third man. And 4 runs in the end. Atul has bowled really well so far. Can he provide the breakthrough? No, he can't. That's very delicately played. Beautiful shot by Rahul Sugandh. Playing it so late. It was as if he played it through the gloves of Sanjeev Zaveri. Finding himself another boundary. Back-to-back boundaries for Rahul. He's got off to a flying start. 26 of 20 balls for him. Last ball of the 4th over. It's not been the ideal start for the challengers now. Brilliant Yorker, but scampers it through towards mid-on, and that's the end of the over. 4 overs, 32 without loss.
Student Housing Vili-Parle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Vili-Parle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
Four overs, 32 without loss for the Mavericks. Shameen in his 3rd over this time. Outside off stump, cuts it towards point. A quick single. Denied by Atul there at point. Very, very well done. He's so fit, Atul, when he's standing at point. So agile to move both ways, left and right. Oh, beautiful delivery this time, played in the air. And again, the ball going towards Atul. Somehow finding the ball like a magnet. Atul Ganeriwal. Danay Parekh will be on strike. He's been a lone spectator for a very long time now. He too would be wanting to get going. He's just played the 4 balls. Scored 4 runs. Shameen. 33 for no loss. Lashkariya Mavericks. Beautiful delivery this time, an inside edge, but hit the wicketkeeper's boot and went towards point. No run. It's all about the temperament. You know, the team that has better composure in such situations will emerge victorious. Shamin to Dhanay Parekh this time. Outside off stump paid towards point. Wants a quick single. Rahul Sugandh sent back, but no harm done. It's pulling a very tight line, Shamin. Not giving any kind of width to Dhanay to cut. Because all the fielders on the offside are inside the 30-yard circle. A short third man, short point, backward point, cover point, and covers as well. This time played towards the fielder at covers. So the line and length is very important. Last ball remaining in the over. Dhanay Parekh. So I'm trying to cut the ball again, beaten. So that's the end of the 5th over. Good over so far for Shamin. 33 without loss. T3 without the loss of any wicket for the Lashkariya Mavericks. 5 overs have been bowled. Last over of the power play. Atul Ganeriwal from the far end to Rahul Sugandh. This time cuts the ball towards point and missed. The fielder at point didn't put his hand out. What could have been a dot ball ended up in a boundary. And Rahul Sugandh, his love story with the boundaries continue. It's his 6th boundary of the innings. He's moved on to 32. Change in field. Fielder at long on being brought inside the circle, and now extra cover being sent to the boundary. Again cuts the ball towards short third man. Rahul Sugandh wanted a single. Dhanay was not sure about that. But as long as the Mavericks haven't lost a wicket, it's good for them, because they have a lot of firepower in their batting. Apart from these two, there's Vishal Patel, Advait Chitalia, there's Gaurav Bhatena. It's a full toss on that occasion, played towards mid wicket. Going to be just a single. It's the last over of the power play. Needs to get going. Dhanay Parekh has taken 8 balls for 4 runs. But then again, Dhanay knows the job at hand is not really a big one. The total is not really the biggest totals. It's easily chaseable on these grounds. Needs to bear right till the end. It's time. Onto the pads, and this is what I was talking about. Slightly short, playing it into the onside for a boundary. Beautifully timed towards mid wicket. 42 without loss. Atul Ganeriwal. This time played towards cover. Chance of a quick single, but Malhar was quick to react. 1 ball remaining. Lashkariya Mavericks got to the perfect start. The start that they really wanted to chase 127 runs in 18.3 overs. Because they know the net run rate is really important. This time onto the pads again. This time played towards mid wicket. Rahul wanted a single, but Shamin was really quick on the ball. So end of the over. 6 overs. It's 42 for no loss. Change of ends, change of bowling as well. Malar Mahadevia, Captain Marvel, is coming to bowl this time. First ball outside off stump. Trying to cut that ball. Missed it completely. From the pavilion end, the ball tends to bounce a little more than the far end. And Malar bowling round the wicket. He'll try to keep it as much as he can inside the stumps, and he'll try to just make sure that the batter does something by himself. Just like that. Very good delivery. Very well played as well by Rahul Sugan towards deep extra cover. Just going to be a single. Dhanay Parekh will be on strike. Well, has not really looked comfortable when he's batted, but he just needs one good over to set the tone of the innings. The power plays over, so 6 fielders can be kept outside the 30-yard circle. A long on, a deep mid-wicket, a long off, a deep extra cover. 4 fielders outside the inner ring. In fact, there's no deep mid-wicket. There's just a long on, long off, and a deep extra cover. 3 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Malar to Dhanay Parekh. A very good delivery. Very well played as well by Dhanay. He's not looking in any kind of hurry. Slight shape away from the right-hander. And Malar Mahadevia known to bowl tight line and lengths. However, the batters coming in and they know that they have a job at hand. Have to chase this total within 18.4 overs. This time outside off stump, trying to cut the ball, goes towards point. Very well fielded by Atul. It's going to be a single though. Couldn't stop the single. And on strike will be Rahul Sugan now. The score is 44 for no loss. Rahul Sugan batting on 34 of 28. Dhanay Parekh 9 of 13. 7 boundaries have been scored, 6 of them from the bat of Rahul Sugandh. And one beautiful glance on the leg side by Dhanay Parekh in the previous over. This time Sugandh trying to go down the ground. Chance of a catch. Oh, just evading the fielder at mid-wicket. And very well fielded by the fielder coming in from long on. Keeping it down to just a single. Rahul Sugandh didn't get good timing on it. I think he's asking for a new bat. He has broken his bat. Looks like, because that delivery didn't really come off the bat the way Rahul would have wanted. Last ball of the over. Dhanay trying to hit it down the ground, but no timing on it at all. 7 overs, 45 for no loss are the Lashkariya Mavericks.
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Change in bowling. Sachin Ambre will be bowling from the pavilion end. In the field, there's a short fine leg, a deep backward square leg, deep mid wicket, and a long on the leg side. Short third man, point, cover, deep extra cover, and long off on the offside. Rahul Sugandh on strike. First ball, there's a loud appeal, there's a huge appeal. Oh, the umpire says not out. It's a good start for Ambre. Right on the good length. Rahul Sugandh trying to maneuver it through the offside, but couldn't really get any kind of timing on it. Ambre. Back of line delivery played down the ground towards long off. Bihani should cut it off. And they want a second. They've taken the second as well. That's good running. Dhanay Parekh. Great presence of mind. They could go for the third as well, and that is 3. Wow, 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 wow. What have I just witnessed? Should have been a clear-cut single, has ended up in becoming 3 runs now for the Mavericks. Sachin Ambre to Dhane Parekh. They need a wicket here. The challengers need to get the breakthrough. Can Ambre provide the breakthrough? Dhane Parekh has looked solid, and Rahul Sugandh has looked flawless. Back of a line delivery play towards mid wicket. A slight misfield there. Malhar. On that occasion, captain. Couldn't really collect the ball cleanly. Dhane quickly getting to the non-striker's end. That is what he needs to do more often, because rotating the strike is really important for the Lashkar-e Mavericks, and especially when you have Rahul Sugandh batting the way he is. Time Sugandh going down the ground towards mid-wicket. It's a fielder there. It's going to be just a single. Ambre wouldn't mind that, as long as Sugandh is taking his chances. The opportunity is just around the corner for the challengers. Dhane Parekh is on strike. Steps down the ground, plays it towards mid-wicket this time. The fielder had long on. A huge chase for him. I think the ball should win the race comfortably. And that's a beautiful boundary again. And with that boundary, the score moving on to 54 without loss. It's been the perfect start for the Mavericks. Chasing a total of 127. They were told that they have to chase this total within 18.3 overs if they have to qualify for the finals. And they're well on course for that this time. Dhane Parekh going across the line in the air. Catch is the opportunity. Oh, he's dropped it. Shameen. I think it was Shameen. But it was in the air.
Student housing Vile-Parle, Mumbai is the ideal
55 for
residence
no
for
loss at the end of 8
students
overs.
looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Vile-Parle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
Start of the 9th over. Starts off with a wide Malhar. Straying down the leg side. Very well kept by Sanjeev Zaveri. Never easy to collect those deliveries down the leg side. Be it a spinner or a pacer, it's always difficult to move so swiftly in the opposite direction. Some outside off stump trying to play the cut shot. There's an appeal there. Sanjeev Zaveri quick to get the bails dislodged. But Mr. Mistry, the umpire at square leg, the leg umpire, was not interested. Dhane Parekh was looking for a wide, claiming that the ball was way outside off stump. Definitely was outside off stump, but the umpire, he was quite sure that the ball was not as wide as Dhane thought it was. There's a short covers as well in place for Dhane, because he tends to play the ball uppishly sometimes to the covers. Or just like that, played towards the fielder at cover. Chance of a run out if he throws and hits. And he does. That should be out. Rahul Sugandh has to go back to the pavilion, and a big breakthrough here. Brilliant fielding. Fielder at cover. Too quick to react. Drone Bakai on that occasion. A direct hit sends Rahul Sugandh back to the pavilion. This time Dhane again driving it through the covers, but very well fielded there. A dive on the right. Sachin Amre putting his body on the line. It's been an excellent effort by the challengers. They've kept them quiet. And Rahul Sugandh perishing via run out. Something out of book. This time played towards the leg side. And a quick single taken as well. So on strike now will be captain of the Mavericks, Vishal Patel. A lot of expectations of Vishal to take the team home. One of the most destructive batters I've seen in the Jvpgc Mpl. Plays spin pretty well. Can thrash the pace bowlers as well. But batting in a pressure situation can get the better of anyone. Same on to the pass. There's an appeal here. The ball was way down the leg side. It's going to be a single. Vishal wants a second. Vishal will go back for the second as well. That's good running between the wickets. Great running, in fact. Leg buys signaled by the umpire. It's time into the stumps, played straight towards the fielder at cover. That should be the end of the over.
तुम सिविल लाइन जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी।
Nine overs, 59 for one. Lashkariya Mavericks. Dhanay Parekh on strike this time. Steps down the ground, plays it through the onside towards long on. It's going to be a single. Bihani cutting it off. Namre. It's looked really well. It's bowled really well so far today. His first over going for 10 runs, but he's bowled better than the figures shown here on the scorecard, because the way he started off, he's asked questions to the batters, especially in the right areas. Not got a lot of turn though. He's a little different than Dhanay Parekh as an off spinner, because Dhanay is more accurate. He bowls a little flatter trajectory, whereas Sachin Amre bowls a little slow through the air. He allows the batsman a lot of time and invites the batsman to go for the big hits. Very well bowled. There's a loud appeal as well, but I think the ball was down the leg side, and so did the umpire. But a good delivery nevertheless. It's 60 for one. Still 67 required for the Mavericks. Time in the arc, played in the air. Could be a chance of a catch. And he's got him. The big wicket of Vishal Patel. Trying to go over the offside. Akash Jagwani. Beautiful catch at long off. And a big wicket for Sachin Amre and the challengers.
Student Housing Vili-Parle, Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Juhu Vili-Parle area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
Of Vishal Patel brings in Gaurav Bhatena. He's going to be taking guard now. Injured himself on the field when he was bowling. Tried to take a catch off his own bowling. But he's fine. He's ready to give it a go with the bat now. This time played on the onside. Wants a quick single, but Sachin Ambre. Wow. That was amazing by him. Running to his right. Ambre. It's 60 for 2. This is the 10th over. So in around 8.1 overs or 8 overs more in 48 balls, they need the rest of the total if they want to qualify. This time it's very well bowled by Ambre. Very slow through the air. Gaurav trying to dunk it down towards long on. But the ball just stopped on him in the last minute. It's going to be a dot ball. It's been a brilliant over so far. Just the 1 run coming off it. Played it towards backward square leg. It's going to be just the 1. Very well fielded. That's the end of the over. 2 coming off it. 61 for 1 at the end of 10 overs. 61 for 2. Beg your pardon. So at the end of 10 overs, it's 61 for 2. Malhar, change of ends for him. First ball, right on the money. Perfect length to start the over. And like I said, the pressure can get the better of anyone. Vishal Patel succumbing to the pressure created by the challengers. The challengers, it's been a fairy tale for them. 53 for 7 in the first innings and then notching up 126, and now putting all the pressure on the Mavericks this time, trying to drive the ball. What a good length delivery that was. Outside off stump. Some steep bounce and very, very well kept by Sanjeev Zaveri. Fine glove work by the veteran wicketkeeper. It was on the off stump. There was some extra bounce because of the surface, and Malhar his seam presentation is amazing when he's bowling. You know, it goes both ways. This time an outside edge towards short third man. Very well fielded. Wow. Phenomenal effort. The ball was just going away from him. He somehow managed to keep his eyes on the ball, keeping it to a single. Dhanay Parekh will be back on strike now. Malhar would be eyeing the big wicket of Dhanay Parekh. He's batted really slowly so far. 17 of 22, but until and unless he's on the crease, the Mavericks are still in the game this time. Playing it towards short third man, a quick single taken. And just looking at Dhanay, you can, have just a sense of calmness in his approach. He's not really perplexed by what is happening on the other end. Not worried about what's happening in the dugout as well. Has his head down. He knows that there is a match to be won, target to be achieved. He's taking his own sweet time, but he knows that there is going to be that 1 over, a sniff, and he's going to be pouncing on it. On that occasion, Gaurav trying to drive the ball, going towards covers, and a quick single taken. Good running between the wickets. Dhanay and Gaurav, two youngsters, very quick between the wickets. 64 for 2. It's the 11th over of the game. What looked like a very easy total to chase at the beginning of the second innings now looks seemingly difficult. Malhar has been very economical. He's just given away 8 runs in his 2.5 overs. Square leg, a deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep extra cover. 5 fielders all on the boundaries. Time outside off stump played towards covers. A quick single taken. Good running between the wickets there. Dhane and Gaurav. And that's the end of the 11th over. 65 for 2. It's going to be Amish. Bowling from the far end. On strike, Dhane Parekh. 11 overs, 65 for 2. Lashkariya Mavericks. This time going in the air. High in the air. Chance of a catch. Fielders converge. And I think he's dropped the catch. Oh. That should have been caught. However, Amish appreciating the effort. That should have been taken by Akash Jagwani. He was running from long on to mid wicket. He managed to get under the ball, but couldn't keep the ball in his hands. And Dhane Parekh, sigh of relief for him. Doesn't give away a lot of chances, but now that he has got an opportunity, he needs to make the full of it, the most of it this time. Very well bowled, very well played as well. On the back foot, trying to play it through the offside, got an inside edge, went back to the bowler. Dhane. Time outside off stump, drives it through the covers towards long off. It's going to be just a single. Gaurav is now going to be on strike. Amish. It's very well bowled. A slow delivery. It's gone towards long off. It's going to be just a single. Very well bowled, Amish. That occasion just rolled his wrist. And Gaurav was deceived in the air by the pace of the delivery. 69 for 2 is the 12th over of the innings. Dhane Parekh batting on 22 of 27 deliveries. Just the 2 boundaries scored by Dhane. Needs to get going. This time played to the covers. Fielder. Very well fielded by Amre. Sanjeev Zaveri just informing Amre that there's no need to throw on the bowler's end, at the bowler's end, because if the bowler misses it, it's just a free single. So what's the point of such a brilliant effort if you're eventually going to be giving an opportunity for a single? But anyway, last ball of the 12th over this time. Outside off stump, takes a big outside edge going towards short third man. So end of 12 overs, it's 70 for 2 for the Mavericks. Off angle for Atul. He's coming over the wicket now to Gaurav Batena. This time it's down the leg side. That's going to be 4 wides. A bad delivery by Atul. No chance for Sanjeev. It was way down the leg side. And 4 wides. Bonus runs for the Mavericks. It's been a very expensive over. 14 coming off it. Just 3 deliveries have been bowled. Three deliveries remaining now. Atul. This time there's a huge appeal and that's been given out. Plays across the line. There was no doubt in the umpire's mind. No hesitation whatsoever. Gaurav Batena has to go back to the pavilion. It's 84 for 3 now. The Lashkariya Mavericks. Gaurav Batena is not happy with the shot that he played. Anyway, Harsh Gandhi coming into bat this time. Outside off stump played towards the fielder at cover. It's going to be an easy single. And it's 85 for 3. Lashkariya Mavericks. They've made the match difficult for themselves. They have no one else to blame but themselves because the way Rahul Sugandh had begun the innings, it looked like the match would get over well before the 15th over. Then wickets kept falling. This time, playing across the line, that's got high in the air. Chance of a catch. Malar, and he's dropped it. Malar was in the air. Dhanay Parekh gets another opportunity. 13 overs gone, 86 for 3 for the Mavericks. Malar into his final over. He needs to make amends for the dropped catch. This time outside off stump, very well bowled. There's an appeal. Score moves to 90 now. There was an odd bounce on that occasion for the wicketkeeper. Harsh Gandhi is on strike and Malhar is going to be bowling to him. This time Harsh steps down the ground, plays it towards cover. Very well fielded by Sachin Ambre. What an effort by Sachin, diving to his right, saving a couple of runs for his side. An amazing effort put there. Malhar has been super economical but wicketless so far. 3.5 overs, 13 runs given away. No wicket taken so far, but he's bowled really, really well. Danay Parekh. So I'm going on to the onside towards deep mid wicket. That's going to be a single. So end of the over, end of his spell. Malhar. At the end of 14 overs, it's 95 for 3 for Mavericks. Overs have been bowled. It's 95 for 3. Lashkar Mavericks inching closer to qualifying for the finals. Danay Parekh, can he get them over the line? Or is it going to be Sachin Amre's day? Can he provide the big breakthrough in the wicket of Danay Parekh? Because Danay has been really holding his ground. He's not taken a lot of chances, and the times that he's taken the chances, he's been fortunate to have got some luck on his side. Couple of catches dropped in his batting. 27 of 35. Can he take the team home? Sachin Amre steps out, plays it to the fielder at covers. It's going to be at least a single, and only a single. Harsh Gandhi. Now he's on strike. Harsh Gandhi almost won the game for the Mavericks against the Rubicon Titans a few days back. Unfortunate to be out obstructing the field in that game. But now he's on strike. This time plays it on the onside. Atul cutting the ball. It's really quick to attack the ball. Just going to be a single. The way Amre is bowling, a big shot is just round the corner, and that big shot can get that opportunity. The opportunity that the challengers want, which they have let loose a couple of times. But there is chance to make amends. Sachin Amre. This time he goes onto the back foot in the gap. That should be a boundary. Beautiful shot of the back foot. Beautiful shot. That brings the 100 up for the Mavericks in the 15th over. A short delivery. Really well played. Fielder at cover had no chance. And 101 for 3. Are the Lashkar Mavericks now. Amre. He's feeling the pressure. Time again in the gap. That should be... Oh, that's very well fielded. For a moment I thought it's going to the boundary, but some amazing footwork there. Sign him up, Manchester United. Very well fielded. 25 runs required. It's a full toss played in the air. Chance of a catch, Atul. Tracking back, and he's taken it. It was a full toss delivery. And Harsh Gandhi trying to go big on the onside. Perishes to Sachin Amre's bowling. In Jvpgc, the man who picked up 5 wickets in the first innings. Can he take the team home with the bat? Sachin Ambre provided a crucial breakthrough for his side. Harsh Gandhi perished. This over this time a full toss. Oh, that's a freebie. It's a bad delivery, loose delivery. And that's a boundary. What a start for Advait. The end of 15 overs. 106 for 4. Laskarya Mavericks inching towards another victory. Amish coming into bowl this time. Played down the ground towards the fielder at cover. Chance of a run out. But he's made his ground. And good backup by Deepak. Very good backup. Sanjeev Zaveri trying to collect the ball. Didn't get a hold of it. And what a brilliant display of fielding by Sachin Ambre there. He's just bowled an over. And diving to his right. Almost creating an opportunity for a run out. 107 already. 20 required now for the Mavericks to win the game. This time an inside edge going towards the boundary. That should be 4. And it is an inside edge. Jvpgc being a little fortunate on that occasion. Trying to drive the ball through the covers. Gets a boundary. The man who got the team in the game is taking the team through the line with the bat as well. Advait. This time playing across the line. There's a huge appeal, but it's down the leg side. They want a single chance of a run out if Sanjeev hits, but he's missed it. Oh, signaling leg buys the umpire. It was down the leg side. It was a huge appeal. It's a tight game. A very, very, very tight game. Amish. Saim Dhane goes inside out. Beautiful shot. That should be a maximum. What a shot, Dhane Parekh. Over covers. And now, just a couple of hits away, the Laskarya Mavericks booking a place in the finals. Dhane Parekh batted so well this time. Again playing it to the fielder that covers. And it's going to be a dot ball. Ambre. Nine runs required. Amish. Down the leg side. Wide ball signaled by the umpire. It's a bad delivery. Straying in line. Last ball of the 16th over. Stem again going inside out. Chance of a catch. But it'll be over the fielder. That's going to be a boundary. That's a boundary. Beautiful, beautiful shot. Done inside out. Over covers. Fielder at extra cover. Was coming in for the catch, but went over his head. And one bounce. Dane Parekh moving on to 44. That's the beauty of cricket. For a long time, we thought that Dane Parekh needs to get going. But when he did, he's changed the course of the game completely, taken the team through the line for a victory now. Just 4 runs required now. Just 4 runs for the Mavericks to enter the Jvpgc Mpl 2024 final to be played at the Air India ground. One inside edge. Is there a twist in the tail? Advait trying to cut the ball. An inside edge onto the stumps. And the 5th wicket falls for the Lashkariya Mavericks. To Anol Merchant this time, an inside edge. The ball falling towards cover. Chance of a run out if the bowlers and if he hits, so he's missed it. Anol Merchant gets off the mark with the single now. 3 runs required now. Dane Parekh. Can he finish the innings off? He's batted really well, shown a lot of resilience, shown amazing temperament. He's 6 short of a 50. Can he hit a 6 and get to the half century as well? That is something that he wasn't, but he must be not looking at. And he's hit it over the top, and that's going to be a boundary. They're in the finals. The Mavericks will be playing the Rubicon Titans in the finals. Brilliant display of batting, Dane Parekh. And brilliant bowling by Advait Chitalia. The reason Mavericks have gone over the line, beating challengers by 5 wickets.
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?
बिजनेस बढ़ रहा है ना बेटा, एक ही बैंक से काम नहीं चलता।
चलता है ना, एयू करंट अकाउंट पे सब मिलता है।
वाह,
मामू, सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। मेरी फीस। एयू स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
Upgrade your car at Bhavi Motor, Mumbai's premier car and most trusted detailing and accessorizing studio since 60 years. From PPF application to graphene coating, seat cover fitment to state-of-art music systems and lighting, Bhavi is a one-stop solution for all your car needs. Experience the showroom shine your car deserves. Click below to inquire now and transform your driving experience with Bhavi Motors.
Student housing Jvpgc Mumbai is the ideal residence for students looking for accommodation during their courses. We have several properties across Jvpgc area within a radius of 700 meters from NMIMS. A home away from home where we ensure a comfortable living and study environment for all students. Ranging from single to triple sharing,
Hello and welcome back to the presentation ceremony between the Mavericks and the Challengers. Well, both the teams, it was a virtual semi-final, a knockout match, and eventually the Mavericks prevailing. They had to win well within the 19th over, 18.2 or something, and they did it in style. So now I would like to call upon the guest for today, Mr. Punwani. Please. Mr. Punwani is the father of Kamal and Deepak Punwani, both brothers playing in opposite teams. Welcome, sir. Please, sir. Yes. So the Z-Bat impact player of today. So impact player of today is Jvpgc for that impact that he put with the ball. First of many awards that he's going to be winning today. Taking up 5 wickets. Completely dominating the new ball. It's really phenomenal with the new ball. Now, sir. A lot of awards you're giving, sir. Yes, yes. So the Z-Bat best strike rate for today. It was from the winning team, Rahul Sugandh. At a strike rate of 122. Batted really well. And now, the award for the maximum sixes. It was shared between two players, Dhanay and Shameen, but it's given to the person with the most strike rate. So I think Shameen had the strike rate, which was a little higher than Dhanay's. It was an even Stevens contest, but Shameen had a strike rate of 116 and Dhanay had a strike rate of 112. Now the award for the Gus most wickets. Well, there was no competition here because Advait Chatalia had a clean sweep here. 5 wickets for him today. The first 5-wicket haul of the MPL 24. Another award in the bag for Advait. Thank you so much, Punwani sir, for the awards. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. No. Most welcome. Thank you. And now for the remaining awards, Rohit Saraf, can I please have you here for yes. So the Bhavi catch of the match for today's game goes to the captain of the Mavericks, Vishal Patel. The catch that he took off to dismiss Sanjeev Zaveri. Definitely an amazing treat for all the viewers. Bhavi catch of the match. The perfect time for Rohit Saraf to be the guest. The team player of the match, it's given to the player who is from the losing team. And I think the one standout performance today with the bat was Shameen again. Batted really well, 53 for 7, helping the team reach a total of 126. Very well done, Shameen. Thank you, Rohit bhai. Thank you so much. Now, finally, I would like to call Kamal Punwani. Deepak bhai, it has been a day for the Punwanis. First, senior Punwani now. Deepak bhai and Kamal bhai. Kamal Punwani is from HRX. He is also one of the sponsors for our Jvpgc Mpl. Thank you so much, Kamal bhai. And the Burma man of the match for today's game was Advait Chatalia. The first 5-wicket haul. The only 5-wicket haul. Excellent performance. Completely destroying the batting lineup of the challengers. We have a special guest as well. the finals of the MPL 2024. They'll be playing against the Rubicon Titans at Air India. Yes, affirmative. Thank you so much. That's it from the presentation.
तुम सिविल लाइंस जाना, तुम एमजी रोड, समझ गए?
वाह मामू, मिठाइयों की डिलीवरी चल रही है, सीआईडी की प्लानिंग।
डिलीवरी नहीं बेटा, सब अलग अलग बैंक जा रहा है।
ऐसा क्यों?